you can enjoy some great food this weekend and help make sure some animals have a nice place to stay. It's all about Animal Rescue's Dining for Dogs event. And joining us this morning to talk all about it from Animals in Warren is Catherine Garrett. And from the Whitney in Detroit, it's Chef Jason. Hello, guys.
Hey, hello,
how are you?
Hi there.
So let's talk. Tell me about this event first.
Well, we're having a fundraiser, and what better place than the beautiful, historic, iconic mansion in Detroit to invite people to come and help raise funds to help the pets of Detroit.
That's great. And this event is great because obviously there's great food involved and you're helping out a great cause.
Absolutely. Anyone that comes, every penny is going to help support spay and neuter in Detroit and other help that the dogs and the cats, by the way, need there as well.
So this is happening tomorrow from 10:30 until 2:30 at the Whitney. Tickets are $39 and kids are 19. Let's get into the kitchen here, Pam.
Let's see. Now, we've already had some tasty stuff this morning, but this smells great. What are we cooking up here?
Well, we're getting into the fall season, and one of the things we like to do at the Whitney for brunch during the fall season is some fall baked bread pudding with bourbon apples. So what I have out here, just to kind of show, is we want to take our bread, cut it up into cubes, put it in your casserole dish or a 9x13 pan, and let it sit out overnight.
Oh, okay.
You want
Get it nice and stale?
Nice and stale, good and crusty. And then we're going to make an egg batter with eggs, some sugar, vanilla, whole milk. You're going to mix that together, pour that over top of your bread, and you want to let that sit for about 10 minutes. Really let the bread soak up the egg batter, get it nice and moist. And then on top, what I like to do is white chocolate and some brown sugar. We're gonna bake that for about 35 minutes.
Seems simple. Okay.
While that's baking,
Here's the pièce de résistance.
we'll come over and I like to use Fuji apples or Gala apples.
All right.
They kind of hold their texture a little bit. And what we'll do is just throw the apples with some whole butter, some brown sugar, and
a little Jim Beam.
little bit of vanilla. Get that nice and moist in there and get it all cooked up, and then we're gonna add
Well, Jim Beam, eh?
your favorite bourbon. Mine is Jim Beam.
How much should we put in there?
About 2-3 ounces. Go ahead.
2-3 ounces?
You used to be a bartender, right, Jay? You know
more
how much
than enough.
Is that more than enough?
Way more than enough. We don't want to flame that.
Oh my gosh.
There it is.
That's beautiful.
And we're gonna flame that up and just cook that alcohol out a little bit.
Yeah, that kind of tends to cook down.
We'll let that reduce down probably for about a minute or two. We put about double the bourbon in there that time, but I think that's
Sorry about that. I didn't know. I thought you said more and it came out
Everybody likes
fast.
a lot of bourbon on
Listen,
Sunday
I could
morning,
roast
that's all right.
marshmallows over this fire. Sorry.
Watch your eyebrows.
So just let that cook down when the flames are gone.
Which should be by Tuesday.
You know the alcohol's cooked out a little bit.
Yeah.
Shut the flame off. I like to add a little bit more whole butter in there.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And just melt that in. And while you're doing that, go ahead and scoop your bread pudding.
Okay, I thought that was the method there. Oh, it smells so good.
Now, I like to put this right on top of the bread pudding, obviously.
Right.
A lot of that bourbon sauce on there. And then always serve this with your favorite vanilla bean ice cream. And a dollop of fresh whipped cream would do just fine.
I am all in. Jay?
And there you
Jason?
go.
Oh, you go first, Cam.
No.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
I'm trying to be polite. Here's a fork.
Look at you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
Oh, you want me to? Okay.
Here we go. Oh.
That's a hot pan.
Wow, that's great.
So you are open for brunch on the weekends at the
Every
Whitney?
Sunday from 10:30 until 2, we take brunch reservations. A really big display. We've got desserts on the second floor. And this particular dish, we have a chef on the second floor making that right in front of you. So
Before we wrap up, let's just talk one more time about All About Animals. Just tell us all about animals and about the organization.
Let me move back a little bit.
What we do is we're a high volume, low cost spay and neuter clinic, and our whole mission is to have no more homeless pets anymore.
Great.
And the most cost effective, quickest way to get there is through spay and neuter. So we've got some great auction items that will also help raise some funds, and here's just a little sample of them.
Tell me what you have.
We do. We have dentist Stephen Knowlton actually donated a $500 gift certificate for teeth whitening, and then we've got Ferrara Dermatology who donated services, and Shauna Diggs and some salon products as well, and Edwin Paul with a $200 gift certificate.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
So all things that you can get at the event.
Absolutely.
Great, and in addition, and this bread pudding as well. All right, good.
This is wonderful.
I love that.
Good.
Thank you. And a dose of bourbon. Way to go.
Right. We cooked out the alcohol. It's out.
I can taste it,
I
sir.
didn't know there was no spout on there. Well, very good. Hey, all the details are up at myfoxdetroit.com.